Hello, Flagler County. I'm your host and voice of Flagler, Lacey Martin. Thank you for joining us for the Light on Flagler, the bi-weekly podcast illuminating the issues that matter to Flagler County. This week's feature is all about the COVID-19 vaccine. Shortly, we'll be hearing from Jonathan Lord, the Flagler County Emergency Management Director, about how the vaccine program is going in Flagler County and where we rank alongside other counties' vaccine programs. Later, we'll touch on a few of the most commonly asked questions regarding the COVID-19 vaccination process and what to expect. So without further ado, here's Jonathan Lord.
Good day, Flagler County. This is your Emergency Management Director, Jonathan Lord, with a COVID-19 update. As of earlier this week, Flagler County has the 7th highest percent of county residents that have received the COVID-19 vaccine out of all of Florida's 67 counties. This is a great statistic. However, there are many of you still waiting for an appointment. If you signed up for an appointment at the Flagler County Fairgrounds, please be sure to answer your phone in case the state is calling to make the appointment. These calls seem to occur most often on Mondays and Tuesdays. However, they may call any day of the week. Additionally, if you provided them with an email address, please make sure you respond immediately if they contact you via email. Both the phone calls and emails are frequently mistaken for spam, so please do not assume that your phone company or email provider knows how to handle these calls or messages. Please be sure to answer calls marked spam and check your email spam folders frequently so that you do not miss your opportunity to make an appointment. If you registered for an appointment before February 15th and have not yet received an email or phone call to schedule an appointment, we encourage you to register again, just in case you missed the call or the state had bad contact information. Thousands of COVID-19 vaccine appointments are available weekly within Flagler County at locations that include Publix pharmacies and CVS pharmacies, in addition to the Florida Department of Health run drive-through at the Flagler County Fairgrounds. As you may have seen or heard, the federal government continues to set up large-scale vaccination sites around the country near major cities. 2 of these sites are near Flagler County, one in Jacksonville and another in Orlando. Neither of these sites require an appointment, and they have slightly broader eligibility requirements when compared to the state-run sites like the Flagler County Fairgrounds. Additionally, from time to time, you may hear of the Florida Department of Health or other state and federal entities setting up targeted vaccination opportunities for unique underserved populations at clinics, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, dialysis centers, churches, schools, and community centers. These opportunities have separate registration processes that are coordinated through the host site and the vaccination provider. We are aware that determining if you are eligible to receive a vaccine has recently gotten a little more confusing. This is because the state of Florida and the United States government have slightly different vaccine eligibility criteria, and depending on how the vaccination site gets their vaccine, determines which criteria they must follow. Therefore, we have broken down this information on our COVID website at www.flaglercounty.org/COVID and encourage you to check back regularly to review any changes. Vaccine availability is increasing, but remains limited by the state to Florida residents that meet the current age criteria, or are healthcare workers with patient contact of any age, or the following people who are 50 years old or older: firefighters, school employees, and sworn law enforcement officers. However, the federal sites in Orlando and Jacksonville, as well as some pharmacies that receive their vaccine directly from the federal government, also allow daycare and pre-K to 12th grade school employees of any age to receive the vaccine. For those individuals that have underlying health conditions of any age, if your doctor completes the official Florida Department of Health form and provides you with a signed copy, then you may obtain an appointment through certain doctors, at a pharmacy, or go directly to one of the federally supported vaccination sites. For those of you that are eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine at the Flagler County Fairgrounds but have not yet registered, please visit www.flaglercounty.org/COVID for details, or call the state's hotline at 866-201-1541. For Flagler County residents who meet the current age criteria that are homebound or require transportation assistance to the Flagler County Fairgrounds, please call the Emergency Operations Center at 386-313-4200 or email us at eoc@flaglercounty.org to discuss your options. Over the coming weeks, vaccine availability will continue to improve rapidly, and the age criteria will continue to drop. I suspect by summer, all adults in Florida will be eligible and able to receive the vaccine if they so desire. While you may have seen that the CDC has released new guidelines for those individuals who are fully vaccinated, the COVID-19 pandemic is in no way over yet. We implore all of our residents, visitors, and businesses to continue to wear a CDC-recommended mask when around others, socially distance by staying at least 6 feet away from others, wash your hands often and use hand sanitizer if soap and water are not available. Avoid crowds and poorly ventilated indoor spaces, and if you are sick or told to quarantine, isolate yourself and follow the health department and CDC guidelines. Please note that in general, these simple actions still apply even if you have been able to receive the vaccine. For more information on COVID-19, to include vaccination and testing options, please visit www.flaglercounty.org/COVID and follow Flagler EOC, one word, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and click on the little bell icon to stay up to date with the latest content. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, we've reached out to the experts and gotten answers to a few of your most commonly asked questions when it comes to the COVID-19 vaccination process in Flagler County. Here we go. Question 1. Do I need to wear a mask and social distance after I've had both doses of vaccines? Great question. According to our emergency management team, in general, even though you've been vaccinated, the CDC guidelines on mask wearing still apply to you. However, there are some unique circumstances where the CDC says you may opt out of wearing a mask. For details regarding these circumstances, they recommend visiting the CDC website. Next question. How many doses of the vaccine will I need? The answer here is that it depends on the vaccine brand that is offered to you. Both the Moderna and Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines require 2 doses. However, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine only requires 1. Moving on. When I arrive to get my vaccine, what can I expect? Great question. Everyone feels better when they know what's coming, and here's what our emergency management team told us. Vaccinations are carried out in a drive-through style, meaning you stay in your car. Once you arrive, you will be asked for a few specific things: your government-issued ID, proof of Florida residency, and then your appointment will be verified. Next, you will be provided with a vaccination fact sheet and asked to complete an FDOH vaccine consent form. Then you will receive your vaccine, all while remaining in your car. After you've been given the vaccine, you will be asked to wait for at least 15 minutes to ensure that you are not having an unexpected reaction to the vaccine. After the 15 minutes, you will be cleared by medical personnel and allowed to leave. And there you have it. Next question. Who will be giving me the vaccine? Are they trained? Great question. And from what we've been told, it depends on where you get the vaccine. A variety of medical providers, such as doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and paramedics, are authorized and specifically trained to administer the COVID-19 vaccine. At the Flagler County Fairgrounds site, a registered nurse primarily administers the vaccine, so wherever you go, you're in good hands. Next, what does herd immunity mean? For this one, we went to the CDC. According to them, herd immunity means that enough people in a community are protected from getting a disease because they've already had the disease or they've been vaccinated. Herd immunity makes it hard for the disease to spread from person to person, and it even protects those who cannot be vaccinated, like newborns. While experts don't yet know what percentage of people would need to get vaccinated to achieve herd immunity, vaccination is a safe way to build the protection from getting COVID-19. Last question. Where do I sign up to get vaccinated? That's an important detail. There are a variety of ways to register for the vaccine, and it varies by vaccination site. Flagler County maintains an updated list of vaccine sites and how to contact them at www.flaglercounty.org/COVID, so make sure to visit it regularly. For more answers to frequently asked questions, including what's in the vaccine, vaccinations for those who have already had COVID-19, expected side effects, variants, and duration of the vaccine's protection, be sure to visit www.cdc.gov/coronavirus. Thank you so much for watching The Light on Flagler, and be sure to tune in next time on Facebook, YouTube, or FCTV. Until then, have a fantastic week and stay safe, Flagler County. We'll see you soon.